Yo, what's good, YouTube? So getting right into it, today we got something for the Duramax that I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time, and that would be a new HD grill. So not only is it hard enough to find OEM grills for this truck, it's also harder to find the heavy duty versions with the bumper spacer here. Luckily, somebody on my Snapchat was getting rid of, or parting out a truck, and was getting rid of the grill before he took it to the scrapyard. So we got an HD grill for, I would say, a pretty decent price. The thing looks like it's gonna bolt in pretty nice. We're only missing one tab that actually holds the bumper in, and the screw hole that keeps her in is absolutely perfect. So unfortunately it's chrome, not primered, but you can't get primered ones without buying an aftermarket one. So we have it absolutely super scuffed up here. We're gonna slap some primer on here, and we're gonna get it painted up after I tape this entire spot off and get a booth with some air running through it so that we don't get any sort of dust or anything on the finish of the paint. So let me show you why we need this new grill. So for those of you that don't know, a 16-year-old had my truck before me, which you guys are going to see in a second without me even explaining it. Instantly, what you'll notice is the paint match, or whatever this was that he was trying to do, it's just not great. He's got the inner lip of the chrome is painted, but this part is not. So he tried paint matching the grill. He didn't prep anything. He might have just taped the sides off and started spray painting, which is no good, no bueno. So moral of the story is this thing is cooked. Also, we got some missing tabs. It's not supposed to do that. So we're gonna have to take our OEM emblem off of this grill when we go to change them and put it onto our new grill, because obviously it did not come with one, but that is fine because the emblem is intact, and we're going to be repainting the emblem anyways to match the color of the truck. So with that being said, I'm going to tape everything off and get this thing painted, and then right after that we should be taking the emblem off, painting that, and then swapping this new grill onto the truck. All right, hear me out. All right. We didn't have enough tape or plastic to go up and over everything because I ruined it last time I paint matched something, but we got the old grill off and we are just primering it right now. I think my cousin is getting that grill off me. He may or may not potentially be getting us window tint as well to do. So if that's the case, look forward to tinting the Duramax video. If not, no big deal, but I will be getting the primer for this, and we are totally risking it. Hopefully nobody moves. I have a dirt driveway. Hopefully nobody moves over there. My whole family lives with me, and I do not want any dirt on this thing. I mean, the primer that I put down already is dry, so that will be okay for now. Now I'm just waiting on that, but until then, we will be painting the GMC logo down here. It's just sitting here. I'm not painting it there, don't worry. We're gonna get that painted up, and this thing the rest of the way primed. All right, boys, here's how we are looking. We got our first layer sprayed. It's not a really thick coat, it was a little tiny coat, so that's how that's going for now. But it just got a whole lot better because look what we got. We got a brand new condition hood for like no money. Well, not as much as it would normally cost me. It is just a normal GMC hood. We didn't end up getting a round body hood like I really wanted, but for now and for the price I paid, it's absolutely our best option right now. So while we're doing the grill, I'm also going to sand this down, and we're going to be painting this today, so it should come out pretty stellar. All right, so here's how we're looking. We just finished up the last couple coats, so now we are in the sun, letting her dry completely. It's still a little tacky. Something's weird with the paint. I feel like the hardener wasn't mixed in too well, but long story short, this thing's done. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. We also have to paint a cowl hood for Big Buzzo's truck, and we got to paint my red hood white because I do not have a red truck. But for right now, we are fixing the oil leak. If you guys watched the channel before, you guys would know that I have a pissing oil leak. Yes. So we're fixing the oil leak, getting her done, getting her going, and we're also doing some care to my cousin's truck. We actually just we went from 4-inch blocks to 2-inch blocks in the rear last night because he got some 22s on some 32s, I believe they are, or 35 or 33s. I think they're 32s though. So we had to get rid of some of that wheel gap. And for right now, if you guys watched the last video, he's got some crusties, but we are going to be making that thing look a little bit better for now. We also just dropped the torsion keys in the front, so this thing is sitting a little lower than it was. Looks much better now with the smaller tires. So this thing's clean, this thing's coming along. We got our grill drying and our emblem drying, so that'll be slapped on once the oil leak is done, and then we're moving on to the hoods. So should be moving pretty good here. All right, we have had a long, exaggerated day. We just paint and primered my cousin's hood and clear coated it. We got the grill on the Duramax, but before that, actually, we took a little bit of a break after his hood when it was drying, and we went fishing, right? Of course, I got bit by something, dude, and my whole ankle is swollen. It was bleeding at the fishing spot, so that is the cleanest thing ever. But look at this grill. Yes, that thing is clean as hell. I really dig that I paint matched this and left the grill black, but at the same time, kind of makes it look like a panda, like a literal animal, because of the black housings in the headlights and then the black grill and everything else is white. It's kind of weird, to be honest. But I haven't done this yet. We're gonna pop one of these bad boys, which is my halos. Yes, with the halos, that thing is insane looking. I am absolutely in love with this truck. Oh my goodness. We also dabbled in getting the oil drain, or the turbo oil return drain thing, leak fixed. We did not put a new gasket in there like we were supposed to, but we got a new bolt on there, and we tightened the absolute heck out of the stud and nut. So there's a stud and a nut and a bolt going on through the other side. I feel like bolts make way more sense. I don't know why they did a stud, probably for alignment things, but not really worried about it. But little sneak peek for next video. We got our hood. Yes, it is messy as heck in here, but we got our hood on our sawhorses, ready to get sanded and prepped for tomorrow, which we are going to be painting this thing, getting her done. So the grill came out good with no protection, so I'm gonna have to risk it and paint this hood like that again. And then once I get the truck professionally painted, or I end up doing it myself with a whole booth and everything, when money starts coming in, that will be ideal. But with that being said, we are going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed the content, please leave a like, maybe subscribe if you guys are new. If you guys want to see any Duramax content, I do a lot of it. I used to have a Cat Eye 1500. If you guys want to check that out, check out the channel. But with that being said, Duramax in the future. And if you guys want to see any other videos on an LBZ Duramax, I have done quite a bit to this truck since I picked it up. It is my dream truck, and we are moving forward with it and making it a dream come true. So if you guys want to see any of that, be sure to check it out. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.